All right, Oh, what the heck? What happened here? Ah, dang it. Hold on. Let me fix this. Dang it, of course it wouldn't be a stream without any scuff here. Okay, come on, work. Oh, well, here's the problem. For some reason, my webcam isn't turning on. Hey, shut up. All right, there we go. That looks way better. Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. So we just completed the intro. We got the Normandy back here, And now, before we continue on with our first mission, we're just going to do a quick tour of the place and express how much I love it more than the original Normandy. First off, let's have a quick chat with Joker, with a much bigger cockpit.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ouch. Jeez, my eyebrows light up like a beacon.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
That is true, he did die.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
God, my my eyebrows, they're so bright.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
All right, so far the design of the ship is pretty much the same like the normal Normandy. It's just bigger, which I definitely love. God, I really want this ship. I love the Normandy SR2. And who's... Oh, Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Oh,
I've
you're
been assigned as
adorable.
administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'll be nice to you.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Oh my.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Oh.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Because mental health is
Yes.
important.
I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
I better go.
Okay.
All right, I should go
Welcome
take a
aboard,
shot.
Commander.
All right, so I got unread messages. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. Veteran mercenary Zaid Masani, blah blah blah. Alaska. Rosalie, service with Cerberus connections has gone missing. The server team's field testing a new prototype. The Hammerhead! Alright, so that's the start of the Hammerhead mission. Okay. Normandy crash site, blah blah blah. Recon hood. Heard we are that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent by a hood that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The hood is in your quarters. I don't remember that. I'll have to take a look at that. Project Overlord. Oh, that side quest is gonna hurt. Arc projector. Okay. Rendezvous Kasumi Goto. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive after deducting modest administration fees for closing the file. The subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I do. Wow. Okay. Alright, so with that said, let's walk in here. Oh, the doors open automatically. I love it. Let's choose the weapon loadout. Okay, so I got no more options for my standard weapons here, but what about this guy? Absolutely, we're going with the arc projector. Okay, so this is where Jacob is.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, so he's definitely a loyal soldier. I can definitely get behind that. I know a lot of people really don't seem to like Jacob, but honestly, it's nice to have someone here who is, well, nice to me.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Okay, so I can't go in there yet, because that is where we need to get Morden Solus. So what's over here? Okay, that's the briefing room. Okay, let's run around a little bit more here. Let's see what we got.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Another one? Okay. Are you sure? Okay. Oh, I can choose the floor. Okay, so let's check the captain's quarters here. Oh, wow, that loaded fast. All right, so let's take a peek in here. Oh, this is my room. I love it. Preserve and annihilation. Oh, these are my achievements. Okay. What's over here? Oh, other private terminal stuff. Oh, I can get fish in here. What's over here? I got a desk, I got a chair, and... yeah, let's have the music play. Alright, so I can... I'm gonna keep that. Oh, so that's the recon hood. Let's change to something else. Okay, this one I can kind of get behind. Oh, I love how the music actually gets quieter the further away you get from it. All right, so let's check the third oh my god, I love how fast this elevator is. Okay, life support.
Access to life support is restricted.
Okay.
The port observation deck is closed until needed.
Male restrooms, okay. Crew's quarters.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh,
That must be the drive core right
colony's
there.
on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that
Women's restroom.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay, so I can't really do much of anything in here. Let's check the medical labs.
Commander Shepard.
Hey,
The
Chakwas!
Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive. And we have much larger concerns ahead.
Yeah, but I recently came across like an extra 100,000 credits, so I think I'm good.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Alright, so we just gotta find some brandy for her. Now, isn't there...
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Okay, so I can't go in there. Oh, I love automatic doors.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I kind of love how everyone's actually pretty humble on this ship. They really don't want to bother me. Oh, Miranda's office. Oh, right. She has her own office. Oh, it's nice in here.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
Yikes.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Oh, wow. They changed the camera angle. I think in the original Mass Effect, the camera zoomed out a little bit, and you just get, like, massive butt shot in what she's wearing. Clever. You're cocky. You're genetically modified?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
However, I cannot pursue you, Miranda. My heart belongs to another. Alright, so that seems pretty much everything here. So now let's go down to the engineering. Oh, I love that faster loading. Starboard cargo.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
It's a cargo room. Why is it restricted? I mean, I know it's because we don't have our desired crew member living in there yet, but
Access
still,
to this room is
to have it
currently
restricted, that just makes no sense. Daniels and Donnelly, I know these two. I love them.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
There was one time many, many years ago when I was friends with someone and we both loved Mass Effect. Unfortunately, I don't keep up with them anymore. But we both loved the idea of possibly cosplaying as these two, and we would have fake computer consoles like just strapped to us, and it looks like we were always tinkering with something.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
No, I want the
In short,
details.
If we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
All right.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
Why wouldn't I? All right, nothing in here. All right, so it looks like we've pretty much got everything we need to done. Oh, let's check down here. And I know we're going to get a crew member who's going to be hanging out down here. Not sure why we already have a table and a bed set up, but hey, who cares? All right. So, we've pretty much toured the Normandy. Takes about half the time to tour the original. And I think that's due to the shorter elevator time. All right. Oh, I love how I actually get to like pilot my ship now. All right, first off, let's get fuel. Come on. All right, first thing we're gonna do is the Normandy crash site.
Anomaly detected.
So this is where it happened.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Well, yeah, before we do anything, I'm going to do some mining.
In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Whoa!
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Ooh, hello.
In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
Ooh, that's
Probe
good.
away.
All right. Wait, was there? Yeah, right there.
Probe launched.
Anything else around here? Whoa!
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Okay, let's go ahead and land and do this thing. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, but this was entirely necessary to do. Okay, that's unnecessary. I don't need this. Well, actually, I am going to need it to open up those boxes. All right. Time to look around at everything. $20 dog tags. Okay. Oh. Still feels weird that she died instead of Caden. Sorry I'm being so quiet right now. This is just very somber. Aw, the Mako. I think that's where I'm going to put the monument because that's, like, nicely set in between everything. Then let me just get this box here. Oh, here's another one. So let's continue. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry, is the cliff so high I'll break my ankles? Goodbye, Mako. You actually did give me quite a few good memories. Alright, now I'm not going to put it here. The monument's going to be the last thing I do. Oh, dog tag. Ooh, element 0. Don't mind if I do. Whoa, whoa. I hate that I have to go into, like, combat mode to vault over ledges. Why can't I just go? Oh, there was the bridge. I spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. That damned Asari and a quarry. What does she think? This is a zoo? With a quarry. Seems she's on kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that I would babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. For a while now, I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. How blind I was at the time. I came on the ship firmly believing Hamilton was on its own the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. Proud to say, die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. Presley. I wish I'd talked to you more in the previous game. Okay. Should be... Oh, I got a compass right there. I forgot. Ooh. My old helmet. There we go. $14 out of 20. Ooh, more element 0. Thank you, thank you. I'll take that. I'll take that. There should be more around here. And isn't this one of the pods? Yeah, that's one of the pods. Is there anything around here? Doesn't look like it. Ah, geez, my ear's itchy. Ah, much better. I'm not going to place the monument yet. I need to find the other dog tags. That would be dishonorable to leave now. Where's the little sparklies? Sparkly! Ooh, hello. The cockpit! Wait, are you serious? I can't... There we go. Aww. Okay, just need 3 more. I'm still not going to place the monument. Two more. Where are the other 2? Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, hello. Alright, just need 1 more. Ooh, but element 0. Gimme, gimme. Hold on a moment. I think there might be a dog tag over here. And it's blocked. Maybe that was just trick of the light or something. Did I already get the dog tag in here? Not seeing anything. Alright. No, stop telling me to place the monument. I'm not done yet. I won't rest until I get that final dog tag. It's being respectful. Oh, maybe that was just me thinking it was accessible. Oh, here we go. Oh, man. All right. Done what I've could. Wait a minute. Did I do what I could have? Hold on. Normandy crash site. All right. Now we can press the monument. All right. I believe that that is that. Let's get out of here. Where is my shuttle? All right. Now I think it's time for us to actually start doing stuff.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
All right. Okay, let's first things first. Let's get some refuel. Why isn't the button working? Omega. I know Omega's like the criminal, seedy underbelly city, but oh man, it's so cool. Bias bears from the rock farm by warp is particularly. Well, got no choice. I mean, it has to be both these two. All right. All right.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Well, first off, let's get our first guy here.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive raids even.
Please.
I didn't do it. I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me.
Oh man,
This mission
wonder how much it
doesn't
was.
sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Well, he seems pleasant. All right, so we got Zaid now. Let's go on to the next. Okay, yeah, Afterlife.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Sorry, I just love Elcor.
If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Ooh, this place is fun. Man, they got fire here. Jeez.
That's close enough.
Oh, she's cautious.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could
Hey,
be
Trinity.
face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Of course, that echo only happened when she wanted it
But
to.
you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
All right, then.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Yeah, I'm wondering
Your
about that
death was
too.
downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets.
Uh-oh.
I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove.
Did you just get up to say that? Now you're sitting back down?
Mind your own damn business.
All right, then. First off, let's go with Morden.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. You know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
All right.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
All right, then.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
All right.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
All right. First thing we're going to do is we're going to rescue Archangel.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
I mean, he's not wrong, but it's kind of BS.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah. Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation.
Jarrett's leading the Eclipse and guards the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Alright, I think we're ready to go.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Did I just jam his gun?
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
I'm sorry, I thought this was just a random, like, overhearing a conversation. I didn't know it would trigger something. That was random. Was that just for free Paragon points? Okay, then.
Come on, let me in.
Okay, so before we head over there, let's go through the marketplace. Ooh, visor, yes. Ooh, yes, I'll have a model ship. Ooh, I like that. Have no fear, Jim from accounting is here. Hey, Baxel, happy to have you here. Unfortunately, though, I only have about like 12 minutes before I have to get off stream. But hey, happy to have you here, dude. Doubles the time limit for a hack. Terminus armor. I don't think I need that. I think I'm good there. Ooh, yes. I'll take you. I'll take you.
This might be useful.
I'll take the helmet.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Ragnar ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The Council has pledged a full investigation. Alliance military officials are having
That's the VIP lounge.
according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in page rank enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Ooh, couplings. Ooh, the Matlock, yeah. Ooh, Quarian.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make it a
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that.
Okay, that's chump change.
On my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Absolutely, I'm gonna help you out. What's in here?
Commander Shepard, he uncovered Saren's plan, defeated the Geth army, and died in the following days of the fight. Or did he? Witnesses report seeing him alone.
I tear your face.
I love the Vorcha. Oh, what's around here? See, now I'm just kind of looking around Omega. Oh, that's just another way into... That's another way into Afterlife. That way's closed.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really.
Did I already go here? Yeah, I already went here.
The colony of Mindoir has won the right to use Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
Alright, I think it's time for us to get moving.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, yeah, we're gonna stick with you and you. Yes. Okay, we're going with a Mattock and arc projector. All right, we're good to go here.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
All right.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
All right.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
All right.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's worry about finding him first.
All right. So actually, I think this is a perfect time for us to stop. So guys, thank you so much for joining me on this little Mass Effect 2 escapade. I'm not sure when I'll stream next, but if not this weekend, then definitely this coming Monday. That being said, though, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta!